Hey folks, I just wanted to record a real quick check-in video. This is Mr. Young, and this video is really for you parents out there with just a little bit of information on what to expect for the school year. So hopefully this won't be too long. First thing I wanted to go over is the hours for our school year. So we will start our Zoom class every day at 8:30. I will actually open the link up a little bit earlier and call that sort of like a social session for kids. If they want to log in a few minutes early and hang out with their friends over Zoom, that's great. But we will start academics right on the nose at 8:30 every day. Monday through Friday is going to be pretty much the same schedule. There's going to be a little bit bigger break during Wednesdays in the middle of the day when us teachers are expected to have our team meetings. The rest of us fifth grade teachers will get together and plan for the following week. But in general, you should expect an 8:30 to 9 o'clock a.m. class meeting every single day of the week, Monday through Friday. You should expect some occasional group meetings or pull-out groups for your student between 9 and 10 every day. So you will very unlikely have class every day from 9 to 10, but almost certainly you will have one day a week at least class between 9 and 10. 10 to 10:15, we're explicitly going to call a brain break. I will ask students to log off or at least step away from their iPad so that they can let their brain rest away from their digital devices. It's good for all of us. I'll get up and walk around. You should do the same too. From 10:15 to 11:15 is another block of time where we will have small lessons, small groups, and or some pull-out groups from our additional support staff. So stay tuned to hear when those groups get scheduled and what those groups look like. But certainly in the beginning here, we will be working in those small groups just with classmates. Then from 11:15 until 12:45 is our lunch time and our recess time. So again, certainly eat some food, step away from electronics for at least 30 minutes out of that 90-minute block. It'd be great to let your brain and your eyes rest, students, obviously. And then we will be back with some additional content at 12:45. This will be almost a daily Zoom meeting, again, from 12:45 until about 1:45, so another hour of core content. That means lessons on Zoom, math, English, whatever is pertinent for the particular day. And then, of course, the end of the day is going to be dedicated to fine arts blocks. 1:45 to 2:15 is when our four pullouts, PE, art, music, and dance will happen during that half hour from 1:45 to 2:15, and those fab teachers will be reaching out in the next couple of weeks to let you know how that's going to work. And then, of course, the last chunk of time from 2:15 until our bell would ring at 2:50, 2:45 is going to be up for me to support your student and you in your individual learning. So I'm available by Zoom. I'm also going to call Tuesday and Thursday my actual office hours. So I will have a live Zoom set up and I'll just be waiting online. If you have any questions, you can click on the Zoom link that you'll find below and you can reach me, ask me any questions you have. If you would like to talk with me outside of Tuesday and Thursday from 2:30 to 3:30, I'm totally available. Happy to make that happen. Just send me an email or get in touch with me whatever way works best for you, and we'll set that up, schedule it. And it doesn't even have to be scheduled. I will be available. So if you just call me and say, hey, Mr. Young, can you jump on Zoom? I'm happy to do that. Okay. And then our day officially ends at 2:45. Like I said, I will be online and available for help for at least another 45 minutes or so after that. That's our daily hours. Contact. Best way to contact me is by email. I will be sitting in front of my computer almost every day for many hours of the day, and emails get to me immediately. I do have a phone at school that will take messages, but I can't promise that I'm going to get those messages immediately, so it may take a few days. Email is definitely the best way to find me, and that is nate.young@vansd.org, and you'll find that link right below here to click on and send me an email. Just talk a little bit about expectations. So number one, my expectation is that your student joins us at least for some learning every single day. We will be taking attendance, and that will include both, did they show up online for a Zoom meeting? very important. That's when live lessons are going to happen. And if you miss those, there will be some recorded content, but I can't promise it's going to be the same or as robust as the lessons that we do in class. Just like in the real world, if you don't show up in class, you will get a makeup lesson, but it may not be as good as the one that you missed. I expect parents to be, really my hope for you is that you can help your kid get the technology sorted so that they can be present with me. And then that's it. I aim to do as much as I can so that you don't have to support your student throughout the school day. And I hope that they will contact me and then you if they need that support. I am aiming to be their teacher, and I hope that I can do everything they need. From me, your expectation should be that I will have the information needed for your student to find and to get access to the Zoom meetings, the live meetings that will happen every day. I'm going to keep Canvas up to date so that all of that information is easily accessible from student iPads, as well as you can log in as a parent observer, and we'll talk later on about how you can get logged in as a parent observer, so you can see some of that content and you can follow along with what your student is supposed to be doing. And then the other thing I hope you can expect from me is that I'm just communicative. I'm going to do my best to send out an email. If I haven't sent something out generally throughout the week, I will send a summary email at the end of each week, just letting you know how things went and any big news that you need to know for the upcoming week. So expect to hear from me by email at least once a week, if not more so. And especially here at the beginning of the school year, there's just going to be a lot of information to be sharing. You'll get, unfortunately, loads of emails probably from me as well as from the school and from the district. So I will do my best to keep those short and concise so as to not bury you, but there will be lots of information to still be sharing. And then finally, the district has created some support resources. They've got a website. You can find the link to that website down below here. The school itself, the library is still open. Miss Sue is staffed. She's working at the library every day, and she is a wealth of information. So if you have any questions, you can reach out to her. I can make that connection. Her email is down below. And then there's also a link to the school library down below. That's, like I said, a great resource. And then the support page and the support staff that the district has available to help you out. There's links to that below as well. Any sort of questions with the iPads, if you would like to ask me, I may be able to help. More than likely, the best bet is just going to be to get in touch with IT. And there's a phone number and there's an email down there that you can call or email to try and sort out student iPad problems. My experience so far has been that if an iPad is working, it will stay working. If it has a problem with it, sometimes these problems happen or something breaks internally or data goes wrong. It will sort of catastrophically fail, and all of a sudden lots of things will not be working, and I won't be able to help you. You'll just end up having to go get a swapped out iPad. That's probably going to be the case. That was what happened to a few students last year. So that's really all I had to share. I hope that that's everything you need to know about me. There's some slideshows with more information about me. There's some additional pages on Canvas with information. So if you don't find an answer to your question, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm here to help. We're going to do this together. I'm pretty confident that this year is going to go better than last year. And thanks for your support and making that a reality.